Konnichiwa! Hello guys, welcome to my channel Vidzzopedia and my name is Vidushi. So in today's video, I'll recommend some anime movies and these are particularly Studio Ghibli movies. So if you are someone who wants to start watching anime movies or wants to get into anime, then you can start by watching Studio Ghibli movies as they are easy to understand and the characters are relatable. So Studio Ghibli is a very popular Japanese animation film studio and it is very famous for its unique and beautiful art direction and animation. Moreover, Studio Ghibli movies are not only for kids or popular among kids, but these movies are loved by adults as well, and people also relate with the characters a lot. So without any further ado, let's get started with today's video. First we have Kikis delivery service. So it is about a 13-year-old witch named Kiki who has to leave her town for her witch training with her talking cat named Gigi. So Kiki is now in another town and she starts her own delivery service and she flies on her broomstick to deliver the goods. So Miyazaki has done a great job. He has shown maturity and that mature feeling through a 13-year-old who is now an independent girl and she has to take care of herself now, and she has to find an accommodation for herself now and how she struggles with it. And it also showed how Kiki struggled with her witch powers and how she dealt with it. The animation is fabulous, the art direction is fantastic, and it is one of my favorite Ghibli movies. So next we have Howl's Moving Castle. So it is about a young girl named Sophie who works at her father's hat shop, and one day an evil witch of waste casts a spell on her because of Howl's interest in Sophie, and due to which she becomes an old woman. And now she is seeking to break the spell. She leaves her home and she is on her way to the countryside where she meets Scarecrow, who leads her to the Howl's Moving Castle. So where she meets Howl and other characters and they tries to break that spell. And there are other things going on as well with Howl, and there is a war also going where Howl is fighting. So my favorite character was Calcifer. Basically Calcifer is a talking fire and he's very amusing. And yeah, it was a pretty good movie to watch and I really liked it. So next is Spirited Away. So Spirited Away is a classic Studio Ghibli movie and it also won Oscar in 2003. So it is about a 10-year-old girl named Chihiro who is on her way to a new place with her parents, and there they discover an abandoned village which is basically a world of spirits. So while discovering, Chihiro meet Haku who wants her to go back. However, it's too late now and she discovers that her parents have turned into a pig. So Haku advises her to work at a bathhouse in order to save herself or free herself and her parents. So one thing I really liked about Chihiro was that how she grows when she was working at that bathhouse. She is more courageous and bold and brave now. Unlike earlier, she was a lazy brat. So I really love this movie. It is a masterpiece and it is one of the famous Studio Ghibli movies, and I really love the animation. It is very famous for its animation and I really liked it. So now we have Whisper of the Heart. So it is about a girl named Shizuku who is an avid reader and she longs to become the poet. One day she looks through her library checkout card in her book and she notices that all the books that she had got from the library have been previously checked out by someone named Seiji Amasawa, and she is now in search of that guy. So one particular day she follows this cat named Moon to an antique shop where she gets to know about a cat statue, and I really like how because of one particular thing she becomes so determined to work towards her goal. And I really like this movie, and I feel like this is one of that most underrated Studio Ghibli movies that everyone should watch. So last but not the least, we have Ariati, and what a beautiful and lovely and heartwarming movie it is. It is basically about the girl named Ariati who lives under the floorboard of the house with her parents, and they are very tiny, like this tiny, and they're around 4 inches tall and they are borrowers. And there's this another character named Sho, who is basically a human boy with a heart condition, and he lives with his aunt in the same household. and they become friends, both Ariati and Shaw. And one day Haru gets to know that these tiny people lives under the floorboard, but now Ariati and her family have to leave their lovely home because they are in danger now. And Shaw helps them to escape from there. I really like the character of Ariati. She is very courageous and she is very bold. And the character I hate the most of was Haru. She was really bad to these people. She was not nice to them. So I really like how Studio Ghibli pays so much attention to the details, and I really adore how they portrays their character very well, and I just love it. These movies were in no particular order. I really like all five of them. They were fantastic. These movies are really worth watching. The characters are so relatable. So yeah, that was it for today's video, and let me know in the comment section if you have watched any of these movies and if you liked any of these movies, or if you have any other recommendation videos. So let me know in the comment section below. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and comment below and share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Till then, sayonara, goodbye.